Hi there, Duncan here, and welcome to Life is Movement for another exercise video demonstration. I make these demonstrations for my patients at the clinic. However, if you're not a patient of mine and you find any of these exercises valuable, you're of course welcome to do them as you see fit. So I wanted to show an exercise that's really good for people in the early stages of rehabilitation for a shoulder injury, particularly people who struggle to bring their arm out to the side like this, or shoulder abduction, abduction. And I love this exercise because it reminds me of people in their childhood. We call it the snow angels exercise. Maybe when you were a little kid, when it snowed, you used to make snow angels in the snow. I didn't, obviously. I did it in the sand on the beach in Australia, but you get the point. So all we're going to do is we're going to lie on our back. So you can imagine I'm actually lying on my back now. I'm looking up to the ceiling. Forget about the lower body part of the snow angels. We're just thinking about the arms. And all we're going to do is we're going to come up into that abduction position that's uncomfortable and back down. And what we often find is if somebody really struggles to bring the arm up to the side with the full weight of the arm, lying on your back, taking away some of that load, actually starts to make that movement more possible. So it's a really good way to start regaining that functionality. So what you're going to do is, like with most exercises, you're going to come up and kiss the edge of discomfort. So maybe you come up to about here, and that's when the pain starts to start, starts to start, and then you're going to come straight back down. So you're going to come up into abduction. Let's see how far I can get. Oh, there's a pain about there. So I just kiss the edge of discomfort and come back down. So you do this whole thing while lying on your back, making snow angels on the floor. What we find over time is that point where you kiss the edge of discomfort, the painful part of the motion, is that will become further and further up the range of motion the longer you do this exercise for. So maybe it'll start by being about here, and then you'll get to about here. Okay, and you get further and further and further up until you can do the full range of motion lying on the floor. To progress this exercise, you can then do, as I was sort of doing now, do it in just a standing position with your arms coming up to the side, but with no load. And I'll link a video demonstrating that exercise here onto this video. So in the early stages of your shoulder rehab, if you really struggle bringing the arm up to the side, try that snow angels exercise.